In the afternoon, while driving to a children's birthday party, a curious change in the mind's thinking patterns is felt. It is an almost unnoticeable fissure in the identity and personal beliefs. An intense moment of presence emerges through that fissure, and the continuous voice of thinking is rendered silent instantly. Only a clear image of the last thought remains, that apparently doesn't arise from the mind's conditioning. I am nothing like that. The strange thought creates a void, an empty hole in the shell of the identity. No thoughts arise when the light of awareness shines on the section of the mind that withheld a pattern of self-image before. Nothing is there anymore. I am nothing like that. Emptiness unfolds within, an emptiness full of life and forms. Not much time passes, only a minute or so, and the thought appears seemingly out of nowhere. Then another, and after that, more and more. The thoughts wash over the awareness like a giant wave. The mind seems to be in a panic mode. The mind cannot hold emptiness within because the very existence of the identity it has created is based on becoming or doing something. Nothingness cannot be part of it. An entirely new, fresh belief is repeated in the mind. I am like this. I was nothing like that, but now I am like this. The soothing emptiness is now filled with a sense of becoming. The mind upholds a continuous reconstruction process of the identity. Whenever one discovers not being something, the mind starts to reconstruct a new identity from the fragments of the old one. If the process is resisted, the resistance becomes an essential part of the new identity. If the process happens without resistance, it will simply happen, whether one is aware of it or not. There's nothing that can be done to completely change the mind-made identity or to stop the incessant streams of thought. The change happens only when no force is exercised over the mind. Any force applied in order to change the mind is only an expression of the mind itself in different forms. Seeking to change the identity that already is not the way to liberation. The sun shines behind a wall of fog, spreading its rays of untouched light over the wintry landscape. The identity feels whole again, but the stillness that was perceiving the whole reconstruction process stays present. The stillness within sees the mind and all thoughts that take place just as beautiful and sacred as the sun and the rays of the light it sheds everywhere around. It sees everything as perfection, without any judgments at all.